Hey guys, I'm back. This is going to be tutorial number 3, my third video. Lesson 3 for the Mercury project. Checklist and Atlas. Let's launch it and see how I'm going to do. I am working on the audio mix. I'm hoping this one's going to sound a bit better. Did a little bit of test before this one. I'm going to find out. As always, let me know, give you some comments. I'm also using the Discord that goes along with this program, trying to share with them everything else that's happening. Alright, up top, welcome to the Atlas. Much larger launch vehicle than Redstone. It's enough thrust and propellant to take you into orbit. Preparing it same as Redstone, but today use the checklist found in the mission pad. Press M and click on checklist tab. Roger. Only checklist you need to follow is final checks. Click on it, follow it manually, or click run. Do the latter now. Launch control, left. This will highlight a switch in order that is not in the correct position. Follow the highlighter and wait for launch. Let's find it. Launch control, left. So see up here, it's giving me 4 minutes to launch. So I'm going to have 4 minutes to perform this check. Arm the squibs. Arm the retro jettison. Perform a radio check. I am on low power, UHF, radio check. Read you 5x5, roger. And that was all I needed to do. What other? Back to ascent. Monitor cabin pressure, monitor everything. After the tower jettisons, we're going to turn off these 2 switches. That will happen just like the last video. Vico jettison tower turns green. I will have to turn off those switches, which are going to be up here. That's arm, that's arm. Auto retro. More checklists. I'm about to go ahead and skip through some this time. Seco. Sep cap green. That will be up here. That will do it by itself. Orbit. Emergency retro sequence. Use off. I will get that in orbit. Fly by wire, manual, rate command, gyro line. I will work through all of that later, I imagine. Let's go to launch. If you follow the instructions, go through the manuals and stuff, your time compression is your numeric buttons. Pressing 2 gets you 2 times. Pressing 3 gets you 5 times. So I'm going to jump through till we're about 15 seconds to launch. Here we go. It's loaded down for me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Roger, the clock
look at
is
disconnect.
operating. We're underway.
Other gauges.
Roger, we're programming and roll okay. A little bumpy along about here. Roger. Stand by for 20 seconds. Roger. 2,
cabin fans, cabin oxygen, cabin air. Another step in Atlas is booster stage. Consider half, only remove some weight and our 2 booster engines. Can't get to our external view right now. I think I would prefer to like the commander's seat mostly. Climbing altitude of 40,000. Oxygen levels are good. Cabin oxygen is good. Cabin air pressure is good. Steam vent temperature is good. Suit environment temperature and pressure are good. Oxygen amounts are good. Battery voltage. All my battery voltages are fine, including the standbys and my isolated. Radio frequencies I'm not going to mess with. Blood pressure. I will figure that out later. Emergency oxygen, I will not mess with that right now. Once the tap separates, do an additional step in retro accidentally. Jettison the tower. Do we have external view? Hasn't happened yet. Alright, tower just jettisoned. Auto retro jet switch off. After tower jet. Retro jet fuse. Off. Monitor cabin pressure. Monitor isolated battery voltage. Oh, maybe I switched the wrong one. Retrojet false. Off. Okay. Tower's gone, about halfway. You have some additional security around your retro engines. They are only tool to get back to Earth once I'm in orbit. For the rest of the ascent, monitor instruments and try to learn if you are ascending into orbit. The lesson ends when on capsule separation. Now, looking at this, we are shaky, but 3 minutes 57 seconds from launch. Time to retrograde. And actually, if I was to continue this, it's automatically programmed for, I guess you'd say, a 1 hour flight, but 55 minutes 48 seconds. So let's monitor our systems. Cabin pressure is good. Steam temperature is good. Temperature is alright. Suit environment temperature is good. Pressure looks good. Oxygen levels are good. DC voltage is good. DC amps is good. AC volts are good. Still climbing. Separating the capsule.
Lots of grades fired, okay.
Alright, we just separated the capsule. This concludes the lesson. You can end the mission using the escape menu. Let's go back to our external. So in the little bit of a gap where I can see some sunlight, I've got my capsule here. booster rocket has jettisoned, is separated from me, and I am rotating. I'm not sure if this is game automatically doing it, but it has put me in a descent friendly attitude, it looks like. I'm now at a point where when the rockets fire I will slow down. The heat shield should be facing my direction of travel. But anyway, that is the completion of this last mission, the third in my series. So tutorial 3 has been completed. Thanks for watching. Main menu.